these producers of Love After Lockup, they are missing out. It seems like all the drama that has happened since the last season of Life After Lockup ended, it's been more drama than the whole last season combined, especially between Shavel and Quaylon. And just when you think everything's done, it's like, but wait, there's more. And Shavel, she's responding back to Quaylon because Quaylon was all pressed a few days ago because he claims that Shavel needs to give him back all his hats and beanies he left over there. Meanwhile, Quaylon's girlfriend has been fishing around trying to find a YouTuber to interview her so she can speak her truth, but I know she's already ghosted one YouTuber 2 different times. And Shavel shared this old clip of Quaylon during their first season where he sat down with his sister and told his sister during his prison bid that nobody was there, none of his family, not his mom, not his sister. Shavel ended up responding to Quaylon crying about his beanies and hats, and she said, he said he wants his hats back and beanie, which I got. Lies. How about the PS5 game you're playing right now? And I wonder if that's the basketball game he was playing the other day while he was making fun of Shavel on his stories. And then she says, that is what I got you, including the phone you got that you dial on. Love, did you forget the receipts? But I let you keep that. You leave the relationship with nothing but go off. I appreciate when your boo gave me my computer back and he really sleeping with the devil. She set you up. If you want that video, I can show you. But you got all smoke for me once again. I've been looking out. I even got audio and footage. I promise when I shoot, I never miss. But once again, I'm happy for y'all. Shavel ended up posting this video earlier on her stories, but then she turned around and deleted it after she ended up speaking out in an interview earlier. But I wanted to react to this video. So this is her on the phone with Quaylon's current girlfriend, and she's like, look, you're all mad at me saying I set you up with Aaron, but here's your own girlfriend setting you up. And she was fighting with Quaylon because she had found out about Shavel. I guess Shavel had sent some messages to her, and when she confronted Quaylon about it, she didn't tell Quaylon, and she was on the phone with Shavel the whole time. Let's see.
Yo, you ain't no. Okay, what about me? What about who is that? I don't even know who that comes from.
Oh my gosh, she goes, so you and Shavel in a relationship? And he's like, who is that? It's kind of just like what he did with Smudge.
Hey, what about me? What about who is that? I don't even know who that comes from. I'm so glad I met you to get the art girl. Let me call it the art girl. Hey, why are you lying to me? Smoke this. She sent it to me. I don't give a oh my God. You damn right. You damn. She sent it to me. I don't give a you damn right.
He talks so vulgar. Okay, so this is when Shavel was still in a relationship with him. So let's go ahead and read what she said in the corner. She says, this is so much better than Life After Lockup. My phone is broke due to him. By the way, now she is having the issues that I used to have. They say, sorry, I gotta put my glasses on because I am so blind. I don't have my contacts in right now. Okay, so now she's having the same issues I used to have. They said I talk too much, but your boo called me to hear your lies. Sleep with the enemy, karma. So, you know, the common question I was when asked, so is this the girl that he was with when he got arrested? But that's a whole nother girl, apparently, according to Shavel. So he's got hoes in different area codes, that's for sure. And then she says, oh, and he had a baby on me too last year. It's more this if you want it, but she didn't keep it. She called me to set you up, and when I find out about this affair, nasty animal. And she says she was still currently with Quaylon when this girl had called her and was on the phone fighting with Quaylon. And there's a girl that this girl was allegedly pregnant, and then the girl that was commenting in his lives the other day saying I got some ashes of the baby, and he was like, I don't know who you are, and started like cussing her out. That's a whole nother girl too that he allegedly had pregnant. Then she shared these receipts of when Aaron, aka Smudge, Quaylon's prison lover, first slid in her DMs on December 9th, and I don't know what he initially said, but she said, listen, stop the effing lies before I report your lying butt. I'm like, damn, Shavel, you're coming on pretty aggressive with this man. He didn't deserve all that. And then Aaron sent her a photo, and he says, who lying? This was my cellie for a whole year. Ask him, he'll tell you. Now you want to talk like an adult? And then he sent a video to Shavel. And then Shavel said, once again, I didn't plan anything. This came to me. Then Aaron said, I ain't finna do this. I'll see you on TV. I wasn't going to come on the show, but I'll see you. And then Shavel sent a picture, and she said, you're not giving me no proof. That's my dude. And then she said, what the F you mean? You going to see me? And then he sent a picture of him video chatting. That's the first picture I initially came across on one of Quaylon's old Facebooks that initially put him on my radar. And then he said this one he was jammed up still. And then he said, just don't want my black queens getting deceived. And then Shavel says, wait, I'm lost. You say you was his man? And then Aaron says, you ain't lost. You just told me I was lying. He was my man. We was each other's man. And she says, no, he was not your man. And then Aaron goes, man. And she goes, you lying on him. And then Aaron goes, I ain't finna do this. How did I get his pics? Then she responded to the pictures that Aaron had of him and said, oh my God, this is so old. You're a homie, not a lover. And Aaron says, if that's what he's telling you. And then Shavel says, you're not in a relationship. You never effed him. And then Aaron says, I don't know. I didn't know homies F. And no, we not effing now. And he said that ATM on his heart, that's my initials. And we F plenty of times. And he sucked a good D. And then Shavel says, so he used you for money. I don't believe this at all. And she's just in complete denial. But you know what? What she's saying that Quaylon is doing right now, just getting mad like, hey, don't shoot the messenger. That's pretty much the same energy she was giving Aaron back in the day. So Shavel was like, so he used you for money. I hate attention seekers. I don't believe this at all. And Aaron goes, money? Nah, that's what he's using you for, boo. That's what's wrong with y'all girls now. And then Shavel says, I'm definitely going to show him these lies. And then she says, nah, baby. He not used nothing over here. And then she said, wrong chick. He used you, boo. I just don't get what is so damn special about this man to be fighting so hard for him at this point. And what has so many women wanting to even mess with him, and what made Shavel want to be with him for so long, because he put hands on Shavel in front of her daughter Maila, and that's why she didn't like him. He didn't have a job the whole time they were together, and literally brought nothing to the table, didn't pay no bills, didn't buy her nothing. Being with Quaylon is pretty much like supporting another child. You might as well file him on your taxes every year, because this man does not know how to take care of himself. It's like taking care of a man-child. And then Aaron says, go ahead, I want you to show these to Quaylon. And then he says, I never want no attention. I could have been on the show, but I decided not to embarrass him and you and all that, but ask his mama and his sister about me. And then Shavel says, you over here sending ish, not him. And Aaron says, that's not him either, huh? That's when he sent Shavel a video that Quaylon sent him of him, you know, beating his meat. And you can see Shavel's bedspread and comforter in the background. And then Aaron said, I don't care if he know, I'm telling you or not. Quaylon B. Adams ain't go do this ish to me. I was looking out for you, your best interest. But I'm gonna let you be, baby. I'm sure the producers will be telling you what's going on. And Shavel said, why would the producers be talking to me? Let's talk grown. Quaylon tried to deny knowing smudge to Shavel, but when she saw that video, she knew there's no more denying it. And she said that's when she finally woke up. And, you know, she was blind, but finally she was starting to see what the F was right in front of her face, which was the reality of who Quaylon really is, knocking the wind out of her. And so she said she ended up leaving Quaylon shortly after that. And then she posted on her stories, now let me get to work. She even sent me your messages between you and your mother, and here she is referring to Quaylon's current girlfriend again. And she said, see, you've been trying to destroy me for a bit. It's a sad case. God bless you. Chin up, chest out. That's what I did for a season. So who's the enemy? Never bite the hand that fed you. It's disrespectful, but nobody likes the truth. I'm standing on big business. And then she says, the real reason he's coming hard on me is because I know everything. You met your match, Quaylon. Now this is talk too much. Happy Wednesday, everyone. And now who set you up? Your boo did. Matter of fact, stop turning your comments off. What you running from? You, Q45, Quay, Queasy, that's in my letters too. But let me go to work, take care of my daughter, as you say, the biggest clown of the year, 2024. I honestly don't think that Quaylon is ever going to come out and admit to what happened between him and Aaron. I think he's just going to continue to play dumb. I think that's just how Quaylon is. I think when people bring things up to him, he just plays stupid and he doesn't want to be held accountable when it comes to anything at all. So I don't think anything's going to change anytime soon, or we're going to suddenly get a different Quaylon all of a sudden, because that's just the type of person that Quaylon is. Quaylon's former prison lover, Aaron, also posted more receipts where Quaylon was asking him for money for a plane flight to get to California. He's like, I'll pay you back next Friday when I get paid, even though he wasn't even working at the time, unless he was talking about getting paid from the show. Then he shared all these other receipts that haven't been seen before of Quaylon reaching out to him. As early as of April of this current year, he was reaching out to him. Then Quaylon told Smudge, look, I'm out here living in Texas out of a hotel and people F me over and I'm out here trying to figure it out. And he said, I've been thugging on Wi-Fi for 2 weeks now because he didn't have money to pay his phone bill. And he says, I think I'm going to go back to KC. And here he is calling Aaron and Smudge, and here's Aaron just pretty much saying, look, you keep playing dumb, like you don't know who I am, but where are all these messages? And luckily Aaron was able to screenshot a lot of these messages, because right as soon as he screenshotted these, literally minutes later, Quaylon unsent all these messages. So thank God that Smudge was 10 steps ahead of him. There's just so many receipts and so much evidence. I don't know how his girl he's currently with is handling this and believing his BS, because he's just a terrible liar as is. Even when he was on the show and when he was lying, like even when he was talking about wanting to adopt Maila, I could tell he didn't want to adopt Maila. I could tell it was all cap. And looking back, that was the worst idea ever, especially knowing that he put hands on Shavel right in front of Maila. That is it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Check out my lashes and cosmetics at AccordingtoAmber.com. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.